The Syunik province, with its geographical position, holds immense importance not only for Armenia but also for neighboring Iran, with which it shares a border that has millennia of civilizational context. Against this backdrop, Syunik has another strategic significance for Armenia. The province's metal mines are one of the most important foundations of the country's economy and constitute a key sector for exports. According to economist Soran Parsian, until 2022, the export of mining products accounted for about 38% of our total exports.
It has been one of the main sectors bringing in foreign currency, and the metal mines have supplied Armenia with foreign currency, which has allowed us to stabilize our exchange rate within the economy.
Syunik, one of the most sparsely populated provinces, is also considered a major employer. The mining enterprises provide high-paying jobs right in Syunik, Soran Parsian recalls, and emphasizes that these companies supply raw materials to thousands of organizations not only in Armenia but also beyond its borders.
The mining enterprises are the driving force for Syunik's economy and for a number of sectors in Armenia that service the mining industry.
If Armenia has not yet succeeded in building an export-oriented economy, then perhaps the powerful mining enterprises of Syunik, located in Kajaran, Kapan, and Adarak, could stimulate the development of the processing industry. Mining is very important in the structure of our economy, emphasizes economist David Ananyan.
Looking to the future, as we change the economic structure, we must also be able to introduce economic value chains into Armenia that are based on the mining sector.
And the goal of all this is singular, says Ananyan, to finally transform from an exporter of raw materials into a country that exports finished products, or at the very least, semi-finished goods. Armenia is rich in non-ferrous metals, copper, molybdenum, zinc, aluminum. In terms of the distribution of at least molybdenum and copper, Armenia's reserves are estimated to be over 500 million tons. About 90% of them are located right in Syunik, within that same triangle, Kapan, Kajaran, and Agarak.
Regarding copper, we must clearly realize that the demand for it is going to increase, at least until 2035-2040. This means that today's technologies and the predicted technological progress over the next 10-15 years are not going to change so drastically as to cause a decrease in the demand for copper.
Why has Armenia only been able to export raw copper over the last 3 decades? The reasons are not only subjective, but also objective.
Yes, over 30 years we have not succeeded in forming an export-oriented economy. Because to have an export-oriented economy, the necessary natural conditions must also be present. There have also been obstacles, for example, at least 2 closed borders.
According to The Economist, the main obstacle has been the political climate, because financial resources were needed to diversify the industry, make it export-oriented, and import potential production chains into Armenia. However, Armenia has not been able to afford such a luxury over these years.
Major reforms needed to be implemented over a 10-15 year span, but typically over the past 30 years, the political authorities have been preoccupied with re-election every 4 to 5 years.
This means that when the political leadership changes every 4 to 5 years, short-term reforms do not have a long lifespan, and as a result, the economy suffers. Ananyan notes that to transform into an exporter of finished products, it was necessary to develop and implement strategic programs for the balanced development of the economy, creating factories throughout the entire republic.
Syunik's potential, yes, has not been utilized in as much as we have remained an exporter of raw materials. We haven't done it. From an economic standpoint, Syunik is the backbone of our future industry.
The Economist asserts that to ensure and achieve a sustainably developing economy, the development of strategic programs is a pressing issue, especially in Syunik. Narine Hukasyan, ReOpen Media.